Every morning, millions of men wake up already exhausted. Not because they worked hard the night before, but because their bodies have shifted into a pattern that fights against them. The mornings feel like dragging through mud. The alarm goes off, and the first thought is hitting snooze. Getting out of bed takes more effort than it should. Coffee helps for 2 hours, then comes the crash. That brutal afternoon slump where everything feels pointless and energy just evaporates. But the real damage isn't the tiredness. It's what happens to relationships. Partners notice you're physically present, but mentally absent. Intimacy becomes infrequent. Conversations become surface level. Connection quietly fades. It's not because love is gone. It's because the drive is gone. The presence is gone. This is the reality for most men after 50. They don't recognize themselves anymore. The man they used to be had ambition, drive, and presence. But somewhere between 40 and 50, something shifted. Now, they're just getting through each day. The worst part? Most men think this is just what aging looks like, that they have to accept it as inevitable. They don't know there's another way. If you're experiencing this, don't scroll past. If you're serious about reclaiming your energy, your drive, and your presence in your own life, this matters. What you're about to learn actually works, but only if you're ready to commit to it. Only if you're willing to show up for yourself every single morning. If that's you, if you're ready to take this seriously, subscribe. Because the people who subscribe are the ones who actually do this. They're the ones who see the transformation. They're the ones who get their lives back. If you want to be one of those people, subscribe. Now let's talk about what's actually happening in your body, because understanding this changes everything. Here's what most men don't realize about turning 50. It's not that your body stops working. It's that your hormones go through a carefully orchestrated shift. Your body has a blueprint for aging, and it's not pretty if you don't know how to work with it. Cortisol is the main culprit. Your body releases cortisol in the morning to wake you up. That's normal and healthy. But here's the problem. If you're under chronic stress, and who isn't, your cortisol stays elevated all day long. It doesn't dip when it should. And when cortisol stays high, something terrible happens. Cortisol actively suppresses testosterone production. Your body is literally blocking the hormone that gives you energy, drive, libido, and confidence. It's like having the emergency brake permanently engaged while you're trying to accelerate. Meanwhile, your metabolism slows down significantly. You start storing fat more easily, especially around the midsection. Your energy crashes in the afternoon because your blood sugar becomes unstable. Your brain fog rolls in and won't lift. Your sleep quality deteriorates because your cortisol rhythm is broken. You might sleep 7 or 8 hours, but you don't wake up refreshed. You wake up groggy. This creates a vicious cycle because poor sleep makes your cortisol worse, which makes your testosterone lower, which makes your energy worse. But here's the critical thing. This isn't inevitable. Your body is responding to signals, and you can change those signals starting tomorrow morning. Research shows there are 3 specific things your morning routine needs to accomplish. If you get these 3 right, everything else falls into place. Your hormones start rebalancing. Your metabolism wakes up. Your energy becomes stable. And yes, your libido comes back. The first pillar is hormonal regulation. You need to suppress excessive cortisol and support natural testosterone production, not through pharmaceuticals, but through plants used for centuries to do exactly this. The second pillar is metabolic ignition. You need stable blood sugar so you don't crash at 3 in the afternoon. You need insulin sensitivity so your body burns fat instead of storing it. The third pillar is sustained energy without stimulants. Coffee gives you a spike, then a crash. You need something that gives you steady energy throughout the morning. Here's where the 1 teaspoon comes in. It's actually 3 specific ingredients combined. Each targets 1 pillar. Together, they work synergistically, more powerful together than separately. The first ingredient is maca root. Most people know maca as a libido enhancer, and that's true. But that's just the surface benefit. Maca works as an adaptogen. An adaptogen helps your body adapt to stress and restore balance. Maca supports your endocrine system, which produces all your hormones. It contains bioactive compounds that encourage your body to produce more testosterone naturally. Your body's own testosterone production activated and amplified. When maca enters your system, something shifts. Within days, you notice it in your mood. You're lighter, less irritable, more present. Then you notice it in your body. You have more energy, more drive. You actually want to do things. And yes, your libido start coming back within a few days. The key is using gelatinized maca. This means the root has been processed to remove starches, making it easier for your body to absorb. If your digestive system can't break it down, you won't feel anything. 1 teaspoon of gelatinized maca in your morning tea starts shifting your hormonal baseline. The second ingredient is ashwagandha root. Ashwagandha is probably the most researched adaptogen on the planet. Thousands of studies all point to the same conclusion. This plant works consistently. Ashwagandha reduces cortisol. Within days of taking it regularly, your stress response starts normalizing. That constant background anxiety most men don't realize they're carrying starts dissolving. Your nervous system actually relaxes. You stop feeling like you're in emergency mode all the time. And when your cortisol drops, something magical happens. Your testosterone goes up. Your body isn't fighting against itself anymore. The emergency brake comes off. Your body stops treating every moment like a threat and starts allowing recovery to happen. Beyond that, ashwagandha improves sleep quality significantly. Sleep is where your body does most of its testosterone production and recovery. If you're not sleeping well, nothing else matters. With ashwagandha, you sleep deeper. You wake more refreshed. Morning anxiety just evaporates. The third ingredient is Ceylon cinnamon. This is where the metabolic magic happens. Most men over 50 have insulin resistance. Their body struggles to regulate blood sugar properly. This manifests as afternoon energy crashes, easier fat storage around the belly, and sluggish mornings after meals. Ceylon cinnamon addresses this directly. It improves insulin sensitivity, so your body regulates blood sugar properly. When blood sugar is stable, your energy is stable. No more crashes. No more afternoon fog. Your metabolism works more efficiently. You naturally burn fat instead of storing it. Ceylon cinnamon is different from regular cassia cinnamon. Cassia contains higher levels of coumarin, which can be problematic in larger quantities. Ceylon is cleaner and more effective for this purpose. So here's what this looks like in practice. Every morning, make a cup of tea. Green tea, black tea, herbal tea, or hot water. Add 1 teaspoon of gelatinized maca. Add 1 teaspoon of ashwagandha root powder. Add 1 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. That's it. 3 teaspoons total. Stir it in, let it steep, and drink it. The taste is tolerable, a little earthy, a little sweet from cinnamon. It becomes part of your morning routine, and routines are powerful. You're creating a deliberate morning practice. The most effective approach is cycling these ingredients. You don't need all 3 every day. Cycling prevents your body from building tolerance and keeps effects fresh. For the first 2 weeks, focus on ashwagandha. Let your nervous system reset. Let your cortisol normalize. Build your stable foundation. For weeks 3 and 4, switch to maca. Let your testosterone production ramp up naturally. Let your drive come back. Let your energy surge. This is where presence and motivation return. For week 5, bring in cinnamon. Support your metabolism. Stabilize blood sugar. Make your energy sustainable. Then cycle back. This keeps everything effective. But here's what matters most. It's consistency. 1 teaspoon every morning. Not sometimes. Every single morning. The ritual itself becomes the power. You're not just taking a supplement. You're making a statement to yourself. I'm taking charge of my health. I'm taking charge of my body. That psychological shift is huge. Your mind starts believing it. Your body responds. By day 7, something shifts. You might not put your finger on it exactly, but you'll feel it. Your mood will be slightly different. Your energy will be better. You'll be less irritable. By day 14, changes are undeniable. Your energy is noticeably better. Your mood is lighter. Your afternoon crash is less severe. People around you will comment. They'll say you seem different, more engaged, more present. By day 21, you're genuinely different. The energy, the presence, the drive comes back. Your sleep improves. Your motivation increases. Your interest in things increases. And yes, your interest in your partner increases. That's the real transformation. It's not just about libido. It's about reclaiming yourself. It's about having energy for your life and the people in it. It's about being present instead of absent. It's about wanting things again instead of just existing passively. Your partner will notice. They'll notice you're present again, that you actually want things, that you're initiating instead of avoiding, that you have energy for them. That alone changes everything. This won't work if you don't do it. Knowledge without action is worthless. You have to actually take the teaspoon. You have to actually add it to your tea. You have to actually commit to doing this consistently for at least 3 weeks. 21 days. Give yourself 3 weeks of this simple morning ritual. See what happens. See how you feel. See if your energy changes. See if your presence changes. See if people around you notice. We're talking about genuine transformation in less than a month. Here's what to do. 1. Get gelatinized maca root powder. 2. Get ashwagandha root powder. 3. Get Ceylon cinnamon. They're all available online. They're all affordable. This entire protocol costs less than a coffee per day. Pick a specific morning next week and start. Not just next Monday. Pick the actual day. Have your tea ready. Add your teaspoon. Commit to doing this every morning for 3 weeks. No exceptions. If this helped you, if something resonated, hit that like button. Comment below. Tell me where you're watching from right now. Tell me which mistake you're going to avoid moving forward. The years of low energy. The disconnection from your partner. The feeling of disappearing into your own life. Share your location in the comments. Tell me what mistake you'll avoid. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. We're releasing more content about reclaiming your health, your energy, and your presence after 50. Content that actually works. Content that changes lives. Subscribe now so you don't miss it. Your best self isn't behind you. It's not something you've already peaked with. Your best is ahead of you. It's waiting, and it might just be 1 teaspoon away. Start tomorrow morning.